This is the story of the Saberman. He had very big plan. He was gonna go out on date, but he ate very bad sandwich for lunch. Saberman, he has some problem, and Saberman would like to solve them. But Saberman, he has so much gas, and the Saberman has a poop in his ass. He needs to get out all of this air, and he gets it caught in his hair. Oh, Saberman, there is this big problem, and I wonder how Saberman will solve them. But once upon a time, Saberman had date, and this was problem that he was ate the wrong kind food, maybe because he was Mexican, or that maybe he had Indian food. But now Saberman, he has the gas, and Saberman has long poop in his ass. He needs to get all this poop out his hole, so Saberman can regain control. But only way Saberman can solve is for Saberman to dissolve all the air from his belly hole. Now Saberman wants to save your soul. He has much stink, he has many gas, and the problem is the big poop in his ass. Oh, I wish Saberman would be more comfort, but Saberman has so much gas. Saberman will never go out for play, but he will get his enemy in the way, and he will push the air from his hole, and Saberman will get full control of the enemy he has. He looks at Colossus, and he brings up his fists, and he push out his ass, and he's gonna break all Colossus' bones. When Saberman is never alone, if Saberman has lots of gas, he will make sure to push it into his enemy's face, and he will take all of this his time, and he will never step out the line. But Saberman, he fights Bomb-Nation, and he has big gas in his hole. It doesn't smell bad, but it doesn't smell good, and it's probably because he ate wrong food. But sometimes that it's Saberman problem, but they will have deal with how Saberman solve it. So he push out the air, and he makes very big stink, and you will have to wash your face in the sink, because there's so much gas that Saberman push from his ass, and it makes sound like squish. But Saberman will defeat all these heads enemy when Saberman push this gas out his hole. Oh, Scarlet Witch, she is very scared because she knows that the Saberman has thick hair. But one thing she does not know about the Saberman is that he has so much gas in his hole. He has all this gas, and it's really a big problem. But Saberman will figure how to solve them. He will make everybody uncomfortable, but Saberman has to push out the gas. It's nightmare for Saberman and me, but he will say that the gas is for you, my friend. And when Ant-Man smells all this gas, he will fall directly onto his face. Saberman, he will be your nightmare, and Saberman, he will make you scared. But Saberman, he's working so hard to build up this gas and punch you in face, and he's pushing the gas all over your neck, and he's pushing the gas all over your eyes, and he's pushing your legs, and he's squeezing his gas, and he's screaming his lights out. And this is how Saberman does. So I don't know if you understand, but Saberman is have this really majorly big problem, and the major problem he's having is because that he has so much gas, and one of the problems is because his intestine tube is so long that it can keep so much puke shit in his tube that it's building lots and lots of gas, and all this gas is making him have to do this position where he's kind of squeezing his hands and pushing his belly very hard so that all the gas can come out his hole. And then once he successfully gets all the gas out of his hole, he will smack his enemy in their head, and then he looks at the sky and he screams very, very loud. And it's very important to understand how Saberman is doing these kind of things, because without understanding how Saberman is having such bad gas problem, we cannot really understand real power of Saberman. So I want everybody that is watching this video to take time to look very, very closely at exactly what Saberman is doing, and watch this visual cue as exactly when Saberman is beginning to build his gas. So here we can see Saberman is going to parry and he squeezes his fist together, and that is how he is building the gas. And this is the only way that he will ever be able to get past his nightmare, is that if he is able to push all of the gas out his hole and defeat his enemy with also hitting them in the face with his fist. But this is how it is done. So we're gonna sing a little song about it, and it goes a little something like this. So here is Wolf and he is bitch. Saberman will push some gas right in his face from straight his ass. He has big shit in his belly tube, and Wolf is very not in the mood, but Saberman is gonna build this gas and he's gonna punch Wolf in the eyes. Oh, that's the end of his life, and he's pushing all this gas out from his hole. Yeah, he's Saberman, and he's gonna ruin your life because it's gonna smell so bad, but he doesn't care. He has so much hair. He's also makes smell, but you're just gonna say smell like Saberman as hell. That's what happens. So you're gonna want to be real careful when you're fighting Saberman, because Saberman has very many different kind of gas actually, and lots of people think that silent gas is the most deadly, but it's actually all of Saberman's the gas that are all very deadly. So you're gonna have to watch out and watch. And he's doing this position, squeezing his fist, and looks like he is up to something that is no good. That problem is that he is building lots of gas, and you will suffer the consequence of the Saberman's disgusting hole problem. So this is also a really good way, you know, this whole time that I have been building Saberman's gas, I've also been getting vanquished in blowjobs. So this blowjob event quest is actually really easy. All you need to do it is you just do heavy tech with Mutant. By the time I post this video, it's gonna probably be some other stupid kind of blowjob. So I'm just building up this gas with Saberman, and next thing you know, he's building up lots of gas, and he has to build up, and he's building up lots of gas, and it's nightmare for Star-Lord. It's Ghost Sleep, Star-Lord. Hope you have a nice day. And Saberman asks, did you remember wear your kneecap protection tonight? Because I'm gonna be pushing gas from my hole all over your knees, and this is your only chance to put on your kneecap protection. But next thing you know, Thor is very Thor, and it's because this Saberman has pushed all this asshole gas all over his eyes and all over his toothbrush, and next thing you know, he is brushing his tooth with fecal matter, and he has to go back to the dentist because he has some disgusting infection in his gum tissue, because it's his Saberman's gas that he's building so much gas, and he makes a really big explosion, and all these gases being pushed all over the place and really ruining everyone's day. Here he gets mad because he's getting hit. All he's trying to do is build up some very nice falls from his ass, and Thor keeps hitting with his hammer. But here we go, Saberman will get off his heavy attack with all the gas coming out from all of his holes, and he is just winning the day. So I really recommend that if you're going to play with Saberman, that you turn your sound all the way off, because the sound of all this gas will actually eventually make you sick. So you want to make sure that you're not smelling any of this gas, and it will really ruin your day. So very quickly, to get this vanquish blowjob and get lots of gas coming from your hole. So Saberman here will do very quickly example, and says, I've got the magic in my hole, I'm gonna push some gas, I'm gonna push all of this gas all over magic face, I'm gonna poof and fuck and squeeze shit, and I've got my whole ass, it's gonna break all the glass in the room because I've got the danger gas. My name is Saberman, you're gonna have to watch out because my skin is gold, and I'm gonna push my gas all over your neck and eyes, and I don't care because my hair is thick. I'm gonna brush my tooth, but not your tooth, I'm gonna push the gas in your face hole. and that's how it goes. So you want to be really careful here and watch exactly when SABERGAS starts building this gas from all this pressure. He can build so much pressure inside his tube that when he's pushing it out, it's actually push him off the ground, and that's how he gets so high into the air. It's not actually that he's jumping, it's because there is so much gas that is coming out from his hole that is pushing him off the ground, and then he has enough time in air to be hitting his enemy enough that they will be ruined. Their whole day will be ruined. So here we go. I want to watch very carefully. Here he is. He's building, and he doesn't get chance, and he's building even more. So the more you get to building, now he's building, and he'll go over here and he's squatching, and he is going to be building, and next thing you know, it's going to be bam, he's up in the air, and he does so much damage because he has so much of his gas is pushing out his hole that he's come up into the air, and it's very easily for him to kill his opponent. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I think this is a very good time for you to send this video to your uncles, brothers, cousins, girlfriends, boyfriends, cousin, and make sure to smush the like and subscription button. And if you don't push the subscription button, then you're never gonna have to hear me sing another song again. So you're gonna really have a better quality of life. But most people these days are not really looking for better quality of life. So it is really recommended, my top recommendation, that you actually push the subscription and like button. So here we're actually fighting war against ASR, so I just said some really nice stuff in chat. I wish him good luck, and Blaine gives me nice heart for Joe, and I tell him that his prof is so hot, and Vanquish says that he missed me. So basically everybody is saying that they really miss me, and then Doc laughed in my face. But then I'm joking about a liar, and then I made some kind of low blow about the other thing that happened. But don't forget push smush subscription, and if you make sure to push like button and subscription, and don't forget subscription.